What is up, everybody? My name is Eris, and I'll be your ferryman today, taking you guys back to the Forgotten City, so let's get right into it. So, last time, I gave you guys a wonderful tour of the palace. And now, we're going to be setting out to do what I intended to do last video, actually. And we're gonna go figure out Virgil's thing. But first, I want to talk to Livia.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Oh, looks busy. Okay,
Citizen.
so let's talk to him.
Ah, back
Because
again, I see.
he has the option. Any idea who's threatening
I
Virgil?
don't, I'm afraid. But I did overhear Fabia telling Georgius she saw something.
Okay, then let's go
Very
talk. Go talk to Fabia. I don't sinner do this. Let's go find Fabia. Oh, right, I saved her. Her tears run through the city. Interesting. Let's run it this way. I want to see what's up here. Oh, this is the voting depot. Like, this is where all the men come to vote. By the way, at the end of the day, that we have yet to see.
You look well, my sartorial
Georgius.
friend. Hello again, my sartorial friend. What is on your mind?
Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
This is troubling, is it not? I am afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous, though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you should ask her about it.
Yeah.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Okay, then let's go talk to Fabia in her bakery, like she told us to do back in part 2.
You took care of him?
He had a tragic accident in that shrine.
An accident? So, it's over? Oh God, it's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
If I said yes, I'd be admitting to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who, it was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of 3 people, Horatius, Domitius or Rufius. I hope that helps.
It does. Thank you. It does help. I'll be
Alright.
going now.
Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Yeah, of course. Stranger. Horatius and Rufus are off that way. I haven't talked to the other guy yet. We have seen him before. Are you the one threatening Virgil?
Do I seem like anonymous threats are my style?
Oh, fair enough. No. Who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us?
I mean, that's valid.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Wait, actually, I need...
Couldn't stay away, huh, lovely?
What's your story?
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
Why are you just like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
But you're nowhere near an
You
arena.
want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunnus.
Cool.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
That's not like a big insult. I guess we'll find out what that insult meant later. Later for me, you guys get the wonderful definitions in real time. Okay, so let's head on back over there. Horatius is over there, Rufus is over there. It's freaking dark over here.
Galerius.
Horatius?
I love your
Looking
clothes.
a bit troubled there.
So
Still no sign of
exotic.
Scintilla.
Ah,
I haven't
you
slept right in
again.
3 weeks.
Are you the one threatening Virgil?
From what I
what you're
hear,
talking
no
about.
Great,
directs we
fair
can't
enough.
control.
I'm
See you
gonna
around.
go look
What if
through his
there is-
stuff.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that
Let's go
always
Larius's room.
returns.
Okay, Larius's room, Virgil's, Navia's. Oh, seriously? Oh, I suppose we didn't have to go in there. Oh, Livia. Sorry, I forget that the, scary part was optional. Low-key, like, For some reason, in my mind, I was like, oh, if you want to get that stuff, then you have to go through there. But never mind. Okay, graffiti. Yep, that graffiti.
From what I hear, nobody saw it coming.
The
I thought you
49
Stoics weren't
elements
supposed to worry about the things you can't control.
Yeah, but
The water they have
Where is...
lost.
what if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere
I
suffering,
love your
waiting to be
clothes.
found?
So
Sounds like you're torturing
exotic.
yourself. Leave that for the gods. Try to relax. Get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right. What is it, citizen?
Are you the one threatening
What?
Virgil?
Absolutely not. I know someone's been threatening him, and I'm not happy about it. But I can assure you, it isn't me.
Fair enough. Okay. Can we talk about
What
Scintilla?
business is that of yours?
I'm looking for her.
A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Sometimes fresh eyes can help.
I suppose that's true.
Did you notice anything suspicious before she went missing?
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose.
Oh, talk about something else. I'm just gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna keep on the Virgil thing and
Please
stop
keep
getting
an eye
and
out
not
for
get
anything
distracted.
that might lead us to Scintilla.
Let's do one mission at a time. This game makes it really easy to get lost. Metal dice are designed to stop people from cheating when rolling dice. Clearly, cheating must be a problem among Romans. Clearly.
Galerius?
Horatius?
Slums, his room. Complete note. Your last warning, sinner. We just found the note in his room. So we're
What
gonna
if
tell him to
she's
knock
out
it
there
off.
somewhere suffering,
Wow.
waiting to be
Isn't that
found?
a big long
Sounds like you're
bow?
torturing. Leave that for the gods.
Are you the one threatening
What you're
Virgil?
talking about?
Get some rest.
I
Tomorrow.
know it was you. I found an incomplete letter in your quarters.
I suppose you're right.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I
Obviously.
know that. It's the rheumatism.
It helped.
It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry, mean.
Sounds like the election's starting.
Did I just get interrupted? Mother trucker, dude. Okay, so election time, it basically is the end of the day. I have like a minute or two before the day ends. And then the day restarts. I wonder if Virgil's voting. I suppose all men are voting. Huh. Let's go meet Dooley.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Did somebody think you were going to steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now. And gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Magistrate Sentius Sedulius, I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigibility antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cistern, which is strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you're a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you're incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory. Oh.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times and they locked you up to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
My treasure!
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it.
Meliolus
All I
one.
remember is he said something about the sisters.
My guess.
But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Equita. If you give me the key, I can find out what it
Hannibal
unlocks.
said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
It's the statues.
Ooh, jump scare. I don't know how it got broken that time, guys. I really don't. At the end of the day, it gets triggered no matter what. So we kind of just do our best and have fun. Which means you get to see the long laundry list of conversation I get to have with Galerius now. I freaking love Galerius. I need to actually talk to him at some point. Man, I got shot. Salve, friend. What brings you back here?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I'm ErissKhaos, and I need you to take care of some things urgently.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Luli is dying, but Lucretia can't help her without this dilithium. Take it and go quickly.
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
Rufus is becoming agitated because of his rheumatism. If you give him some of the willow bark, it'll calm him down.
Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself.
Ah!
All right,
Yep.
got it.
Yep. I need you to stop Fabia from entering the empty shrine until the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
That's it. Now go as fast as
I'll
you
go,
can.
but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Yep. And then we're going this way. Let's go meet up with Ulpius. Oop, little set crooked. Okay. Let's go stop Ulpius from doing what he's doing. Yes, thank you. These statues all, by the way, the hints they give you, the whispers, lead you towards the closest ending that you are to. If you listen to them, they'll bring you to one ending. If you ignore them, you'll find your way towards another one, and they'll start whispering something differently. But let's go stop Ulpius, and then I want to go talk to Galerius.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to...
I don't want to talk to you. I really need to talk to Ulpius.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is
there
how
it is.
ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from
Trigger
there.
warning.
If you lose your
Hopefully
balance,
not.
you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
A lot of people are
Why
depressed
do you
here, apparently.
think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
This game is so
I
rare.
know things are hard for you right
realistically.
now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that
But I
seals
saw
all
eggs
of our
in my yard.
fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
Good luck. I'm out of here. No, I'll talk to him.
Choose your words carefully.
Is this what Scintilla would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
Lucretia was able to get her, was to help save her in time. She's going to be fine.
Oh, really? That changes things a little.
Just
but
a
we're
little.
still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
I could probably raise money if you give me some time.
No. I'm out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius,
no! Yep. I need to go on a crime spree.
I can't believe he went through. I'll have to let and I'd bet.
I go on a crime spree, I think. Inventory. I don't even know how much I have. Yeah, I don't have enough for one. Okay. I tried with Ulpius. Didn't work. Okay. So I need to find Galerius and I want to talk to him. Hey, Rufus. You at his farm? Yes. Okay, he is. He's a goat. Hi.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
I'm reliving the same day over and over again.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you?
Nope.
That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Like Sisyphus, how so?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment.
Oh, the boulder.
He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of the hill.
Yep. Okay, that's his name.
Just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach.
That one's out in the pond
Pallades had
behind
to keep
us.
fetching water in a sieve.
That's somewhere else.
And Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright
That's
side,
also somewhere here,
at least
too.
you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
Hey, you're a good man, Galerius.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Wait, no, I need to talk to you.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. What's on your mind?
Oh, I love that. What do you think about the election?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life.
Why don't you just run?
Well,
What's your story?
It's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
I have time.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young, and it was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
I'm so sorry to hear.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place, and started my life over again.
I'm glad things worked out in the end.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting, and he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
Sure.
Thanks, friend.
It's not
I
hilarious.
knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
You know a way out of
As
here?
much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me.
I'll be gone now.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
Perfect. And after that heart-wrenching conversation, I am going to leave it there. So thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you guys enjoyed it, slap that like button. If you guys want more content from me, subscribe. And until next time, be good, behave, stay out of trouble, and don't get caught. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!